As you can see, I am surrounded by a ton of things today, and I'm a little bit of a mess, but we are running late because I got unexpectedly called into work. So, what are we making today? What's the favorite recipe I was teasing everybody about? Chocolate cake in a mug. Easy to make, delicious to eat, quite the treat. We're going to dive right into it. First, we got to find our flour and our tablespoon. We're going to get 4 level tablespoons of flour into a little mixing bowl. Then we're going to dive on into 4 tablespoons of sugar. For those. And 2 heaping tablespoons of cocoa powder. And when I say heaping, let's face it, we all like extremely chocolate cake. And mix all that together. Then we're going to get our baking powder. Now you only need 1/8 of a teaspoon, which is a pinch at most of baking powder. Same goes for just a wee bit, just a pinch of salt, providing you have some in your container. Okay, there we go. You're going to swirl all that together, and you're going to get 1 egg, and you thought we were done with eggs. I'm going to try to not get any shell, which is what is fighting me right now. There it is. A little piece of shell arguing with me here. Okay, there we go. 1 egg, no shell bits, right into the cake mix. 3 tablespoons of milk. Three tablespoons of canola or vegetable oil, up to you. And you can put, if you want, a couple drops of vanilla. Just gives a little hint of flavor. And you're going to use a fork. You get on in there and mix everything up until it's completely chocolate cake batter. Now this is the point where if you're making this for kids, you can just mix it up and you're good to go. But like I've given you the option before, if you're making this for adults and you want to add a little hint of flavor, you could just add a little slug of whatever kind of liqueur you like best. Personally, I went for the cherry, but you can also use coffee. Or, like I said, whatever flavor you like best. Like I said, just give that a good mix. Then you find your cooking spray and just lightly grease the inside of your mug. And you're going to get your batter on into your mug. Some people choose to mix this up directly in the mug, which is completely up to you, but I like to mix it up in a little bowl so that you make sure at the bottom of the cake when it's baked, you don't have any little hidden pockets of flour and sugar that isn't mixed up. Go ahead and get everything in the mug. I'm going to head to the microwave. Now, if you want, this is the point where you could sprinkle some chocolate chips or chocolate chunks on top, but since I baked some cookies the other day, I'm kind of out of chocolate chips. And I like to put those in last on the top so that they don't all sink to the bottom when you're mixing things up. And we're going to put that in for 3 minutes, but we're going to keep an eye on it. You may see it start to rise above the top of the cup. Just open the microwave up, let it sink for a little bit, and finish it. And start to clean up after yourself. And if you're like me and you like chocolate cake batter, you didn't completely get all the cake into the mug. So you can stand here and clean out the bowl. Because you know you've got to clean things up. And as you look in, minute and a half in, and you start to see things are rising good. Oh, and you start to see it peek above the edge of the mug. Don't worry, it's not overflowing, it's just your cake rising. Looking quite yummy. Might even be able to start smelling it. About a minute left to watch that rise. Oh, I'm really smelling some yummy chocolate cake in this kitchen now. Just got the perfect little dome on top of it. When we take it out, we'll tap the top of it. And if it seems firm and a little springy, then it's done. Seems a little bit gooey, maybe we'll put it back in for another minute or 30 seconds. Yes, the batter is very good. I'm cleaning the bowl out. Let's see how we did. Like I said, when you open it up, you're going to see it sunk in a little bit. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You can eat it straight out of the mug, or you can dump it out onto a plate. For performance purposes, let's see if we can get this out onto a plate. Then you can put anything over it you want. If you want to put any sort of chocolate syrup or peanut butter, it's warm. Oh, look at that. It pops, whoop, steamy, careful, hot. You have the perfect little chocolate cake. Cut into it. You can see you have a 3-minute chocolate cake. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off now. See you next week, and indulge in my chocolate cake.